NIP, they show a couple of grenades, then they wait, and they hope that LDLC think it's a fake, and that now everyone's rotating back to B, but in fact, they're not. Now Exist comes in with the follow-up Molotov any second, and that's going to be the cue to go. Now they're headed out, and actually LDLC have bought it. They're walking out of the bomb site. NIP sold this fake. Get Right takes down Smith. How did LDLC give this up? Get Right with a kill. Exist to take down Hiroshima. It's Happy and NBK. NIP. The ultimate salesman here. They just bought it hook, line, and sinker. And Happy is going to be the last man left here. 1-on-5. That has got to be a mental breakdown from LDLC. That's the weight of the grand finals on them right here. Otherwise, they would not have made that mistake.
Now rotating over, I mean, this is a team that plays it to perfection. These sorts of rounds, that's their bread and butter. And for LDLC to crack now in the grand finals, they have to keep communicating. They have to keep the communication up here, LDLC. But because they won that first round, they will have enough money to buy fully here in the third. So it's not the end of the world here for LDLC. They can still finish this half up one round. They desperately need it. Seeing as how each team in regular time with 15 rounds could only take 4 T-side rounds. If NIP were allowed to take 2 of them here out of 3, it would be a humongous lead going into the second half of this overtime.
But even taking 1 out of 3, if you did that during regular time, it'd be the same as taking 5 rounds. So already NIP have done a very good job just getting the 1 in here. And the fashion in which they did it also has to be incredibly frustrating for LDLC. They could have probably held that bomb site if they hadn't bought that slight delay in time that NIP put in. They threw the first wave of grenades, then waited just long enough that LDLC decided, wait, they can't be coming, and then a second wave rained in, and that was it. 50 seconds left, and it's back to the A bomb site here for the Swedish Ninjas.
The bomb is still floating around here. There is still Get Right doing his job, lurking on the other side of the map, and Freiburg is here to lend a hand. They're trying to sow confusion in the ranks once again here. LDLC this time around seem to be holding fast, however. Two solid defenders here on the A side. They're going to spot the bomb making its way in. Exist is gone. Smith with some very clean rifle work, annihilating the push. Forrest will roast him alive, however, as punishment, but Mikelele is going to step in. Point blank, he said. Point blank off, rather.
He's going to get the bomb down, but he's probably going to be alone. Freiburg will go down here. Now he's trapped in the back line with an AWP with a real chance to finish this. The shot as he jumps! NBK picked out of the sky, and now it's down to Mikelele here. Double kill, flashbang in. He's got the C-set. He charges in, and it's not enough. A great save from Happy there. That is so scary. Lightning fast reflexes coming out for Mikelele, but Happy's able to save his team. And they win 2 out of 3 rounds on the CT side, and that's absolutely crucial.
That is exactly. Now, NIP are perfectly capable of taking 3 rounds in a row. For that collapse to happen here, especially after such fine work coming in from Smith. Smith, of course, completely unaware that he was standing in a Molotov that entire time. Mikelele, however, here, this flick, that's a thing of beauty. NBK just jumping briefly to see if he can spot him out, but that 1 split second was enough for Mikelele to turn that into a very uncomfortable clutch scenario here. Now we move on into the second half of overtime. There's still a minute left for the teams to discuss tactics going into this swap, but this is everything now. LDLC, what do they do to catch NIP off guard in this crucial first round?
I always have a hard time deciding if this minute here feels like it's too short because you want more time, or if it feels like an infinity of time. You just need to get on with this, and maybe we should ask that in an interview question at one point, because right now the pressure is on, and the fact is that double overtime is not out of the question yet. This could continue to grow. 27 kills currently on Kiyoshima. Now, he wasn't top fragging all the way through. Happy pulled the first half through. He played really well. Kiyoshima, he sort of just slowly ramped it up, but then he kept cranking it up notch after notch and ended up way on top. It's a bit of a remarkable game for him either way.
It certainly is. I believe he ended the first half with like 5 frags on the board, 5 or 6. I mean, for him to go all the way up to 27, NBK as well with a solid performance so far. Happy, of course, the linchpin of LDLC. He is the anchor.
And the really incredible thing is that the top fragger for NIP, just 1 below Kiyoshima, is Mikelele at 26. You just get brought in to play in probably the most legendary team in Global Offensive, You have a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're playing in the grand finals and you come up with this performance. That's pretty convincing, if nothing else. All right. Now the second half of overtime is live. Dreamhack, make some noise!
And this is interesting. NIP, they're going for the aggression that worked so well for them in their CT half. Straight up, Forrest gets caught, however. NBK reacts in time, pulls the trigger and takes his face off. And Michaelele not going to connect with that shot, despite the fact that he was blind. It is not going to go his way. And this is going to be now NIP battling back from a man disadvantage. I mean, Inferno, this is Inferno all over again. Oh.
This is such a strong start. That kind of running shot that's uncomfortable if you're Forrest. Forrest has been one of the key difference makers here on the overpass map. And Happy just checking, as you see on the map there, he's checking, making sure no one from NIP is pushed up behind them. LDLC have been paranoid ever since the second round of this map that someone's going to be lurking behind them. They really don't ever want to lose a round to that again. It looks like they're going to end up at the A bomb site. NIP have convincingly demonstrated that the A bomb site is definitely a point in which you can make a breakthrough now. LDLC want to try it as well, and they have the Molotov, almost identical strat coming in here from LDLC. They're copying point for point what NIP are doing, and look at that, they're running in clean. This is beautiful from the French team. This could definitely work out right now. NIP, can they get back in somehow? The bomb is going to go down. It's a 4-on-5 retake. And they're wall banging through on Michaelele. He's taking a lot of damage for it and is going to have to fall back in place here. This is great work from LDLC.
And attention is right. There's the shot. Michaelele only gets the leg on Smith this time around. Get Right, however, will come in and manage to pick up a kill on Kirishima. It's going to be Get Right just clearing this site, but this is going to be it. The crucial kills. Michaelele steps in and brings it down, but he's only got 4 HP, and he's 1v2 with no time on the bomb. Lands the first shot on Happy, but NBK, all he has to do is sit around the angle, and he does just that. Perfect play at the end by NBK to clutch it for his team. And LDLC are now 1 round away from securing the title.
It feels almost ridiculous to see LDLC do the exact same strat as NIP, and NIP make the exact same mistake that LDLC made. They left the bomb site. They went out, and as soon as you do that, you get smoked out, you get flashed out, and getting back in is not as easy as it seems. It's almost deja vu just watching that. Now, 3 Molotovs back on LDLC. And I think we all about now, right about now, we know what that means here. So Forrest is down in the connector, and if he can pick up the first kill here, that will be big. He's waiting on Happy and Forrest. He does not come up, but then Get Right with a quick return. That's better than nothing, but still in favor of LDLC right now. Though Get Right will check this part of the map, and that's going to be a lot of information. Right now, NIP know exactly what's up, and if you look at Exist, he's running back with his knife out. They know this A push is coming. Good communication from NIP.
Oh, fantastic information here gained by Get Right. This is a genius play. Going for the gamble, and it pays off huge. Now NIP, they can set up the defense here on this A side, and LDLC could potentially get shredded trying to run in here. 3 solid players on the defense here for A. This is nearly uncrackable. It's going to take some huge mistakes from NIP for them to lose from this situation.
This time they're not leaving. They're staying put, NIP. They need the entry frags. They're going to get one, and they keep trading it. It's a 2-1-2. Kirishima comes out on top. This is now a 1-on-2. Unless Get Right can clutch this situation, it'll be LDLC winning their first major championship title in an incredible fashion in overtime on the last map against NIP. This is all on Get Right. Might be the perfect man to have left here. Trying to walk in. Pacing himself. He's going to spot NBK first. He goes down. And LDLC, they pick it up. And look at that. They can hardly believe it. They're hugging each other, and it must be an unreal sensation. And the crowd will stand up and recognize LDLC in their performance.
Guys, make some noise for LDLC. How are you guys doing, man? Welcome to the stage, Ariel. What a final. That was amazing. That was incredible, these guys. God, we're going to do the prize giving ceremony. I'm out of breath. I don't know how you guys must be feeling. That was incredible, incredible Counter-Strike. Before we do the prize giving ceremony, I'm going to welcome onto the stage Grey Khan from